Whenever you need to.
Right.
Oh,
get out of the beer, Rango! Get out of the beer! That's starting early. It's not even noon. Welcome, guys, to another episode of Eye of Terror. Here we focus on everything 40k related / anything that's in that setting, really, which is like Necromunda. That's what we're doing today, actually, is another Necromunda battle report, carrying on our campaign. So we are starting off Cycle 2. Between the Slag Jawz, which is Darren, his Goliaths, and my Genestealer cult Destructus. So they got destroyed the last game up against Ian.
Destructus, alright.
Yeah, they got Destructus. Each game that I've played, which is 2, because we've played 2 so far, games apiece in Cycle 1, I've had a critical injury on both games.
Yep.
And so I've lost 2 models because I just couldn't afford to bring them back. And I'm like, no. And with that said, actually, last match I was saying I was going to start this match with 9, but in my head I was thinking, yeah, I get my extra model from my settlement.
Yes.
But it's not until after, it's a post-action stuff. So I don't actually have 9 models. The stuff that I bought for them, I didn't buy for them, which gives me my 15 credits back. So I did boo-boo. I haven't fixed it. Now I only have 8 models. Thank you, Darren. Smack some sense into me. So we already rolled off for today's match, and unfortunately it's standoff again. I didn't want to play standoff, but I'll honor the dice rolls because it is a dice game.
Don't mess with the gods.
No, that's right. So we already have the the board set up. We've already rolled off to see who has priority, and we've already selected tactics cards. Darren, I gave Darren first turn priority in setup because I want to sort of act second and sort of react to where he deploys and stuff like that. So it should be interesting. Darren now has 2 grenade launchers in his gang.
Yes.
Which is scary. I don't like that, but I'm hoping my mining laser can pick off 1 or 2 people.
Yeah, right.
Wishful thinking.
3 or 4 people.
Well, we'll see what happens. Anyhow, guys, let's show you the board, show you the gangs, and we'll get right into the match. Here we are with Genestealer cult Destructus. They're going to hopefully bring the death, maybe. So I have 8 models, as I said, because Brig, who I said was my 9th model for this game, I actually made a boo-boo, as I was saying, and he doesn't come into the post-game stuff, so left him out. That was my bad. I got overexcited to get an extra model for free, and but at the end of this match, I will get 1 for free, and then I'll have to buy him stuff. So we got Zothor over here. Zothor is sitting at 4 experience. I haven't bought anything for him yet because I just don't want to. I want to save up for like a skill for him because he only has Hypnotize. Over here we have Naga, who is my champion, which replaced Zaga after I sold his heavy rock drill. He has 1 experience, and he has the Berserker skill, Chainsword, Auto Pistol. Over here we have Zoltan. Zoltan is back for this match. He has Infiltrate, Hazard Suit, Fighting Knife, and Auto Pistol. And then we got Zixes. Zixes is my Aberrant with the Power Hammer and has the Unstoppable skill. Then in the back I got Itsu, who replaced Hulk-Ithu because Hulk-Ithu, or Zulk-Ithu, sorry, had a critical injury and I didn't decide to buy him back. Then I got over here Nail Keth, who I gave an auto pistol from that I had sitting in my stash. And then I have Thagash and Zal. Zal sitting at 3 experience. These 2 are sitting at 2 experience, and Itsu is sitting at 0 experience. So that is my gang for today's match. And this here is Darren's gang. They are the Iron Slag. So over here we have Iron Jawz, who's the leader. We then have... he's missing this game, so he's actually sitting out. Then we have... Who is your grenade launcher guy again?
Oh, we're over here now.
Raditz, the grenade launcher. Then we got Arjak, who is the other grenade launcher, because he bought a grenade launcher for him in the last game. So they both have grenade launchers now. Then we have up here, I believe this is Fen, Karok, who is the champion, Thor, who's that guy over there. So Karok has the stub gun and then the brute cleaver. The Thor has the spud jacker and the stub cannon. I made a joke about that before, and somebody I think was picking up on that on the YouTube channel. So, and then we got Melbex in the back there and Pukes the Juve. So that is the 7 models that Darren is playing with because Iron Jawz is sitting out. So we'll come back with deployment and show you the board next. Okay, so here is the board that we are playing on, with some high rises and stuff like that. Lots of terrain scattered throughout all over the place. So I have over here in this building, I have Zal. Then I have down here Itsu. He was reincarnated Zalkithu, and then over here I have Thagash and Naga, and then over here I got what is Zothor, Zixes, and Nalketh. I got up there, I have what is his name? Zoltan. And that is my 8 models. And then on the other side, I'll show you where Darren has set up his guys. So for Darren on this side of the board, we got Pukes over here on this flank. He's within 4 inches of Thor there with the Spudjacker and the Stub Cannon. We then have Raditz up there with a grenade launcher in the building. I think you just want to sort of come out that door and sit up on the balcony. That would give him a good shot at a lot of things. Down here we have Melbex within 4 inches of Karok. We got Fen hiding over here behind the door. And then we got Arjak over here, who is the hobbled other guy with a grenade launcher. So he only has a movement of 3 inches instead of 4. So we'll come back with the first activation for Darren. So, starting off, Darren, over here, you're going to do a double action with Thor and Pukes, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see what he does with those guys next. So, for the first of the 2 activations, Darren, you're going to activate Pukes first. Puke! And he's going to do a double move. Probably just move up the board a little bit, so we'll see where he ends up. Pukes does a double move and is hiding right there, because I do have my infiltrating Zoltan down on that side there, like so. So, Thor here is going to do a double move as well and move up the board. We'll see where Darren puts him. Setting up a gun line right there behind that barricade and barrel. We'll come back with my activation next. So for my first activation, I'm going to use Zoltan over here. He's going to do a movement towards Thor up there and then probably do a shot. Let's see where he ends up with his movement first. So he's going to finish his move right there like so, within close range of that. And his next action is going to be a shot with his auto pistol. Here we go with the auto pistol shot. Let's see if I hit. So you're in full cover. I'm in short range, so I have -1. So normally I need 3s, but now I need 4s. So, all right, it misses, and I need an ammo check. And I'm out of ammo. He is out of ammo. Next for Darren is Melbex. Do you have an idea what you're going to do with him yet?
We're going to jump over that little gate and run for
cover. Run for cover. Sounds good. So Darren's just going to move him a total of 7 inches because he is jumping over the barricade. And I believe you're just going to go in for the cover back there.
Yep. All
right, go ahead and move him away because you definitely have the distance. Right.
Look, he's hanging on.
Yeah, he doesn't want to let go. And he's right back there. Zal will be my next activation next. He's going to move up here behind cover because I want full cover. And then my second action is going to be a shoot. We'll see who I shoot at, though. So Zal's activation, second action, sorry, for his activation, he's going to declare a shoot. But I want to shoot at Arjak over there, who has a grenade launcher, and I can see he is in full cover. So I need to make a cool test because he's not the closest. I do make a cool test. So I need a whole whopping total of a 6 here because you give me a -2. It can happen. It does not happen. That's okay. Raditz over here is going to be Darren's next activation, his grenade launcher. What are you going to do with him?
We're going to move to the broken
Okay,
window
so
and take a shot.
4 inches over. So to the window. And then you're going to shoot at who? Just so you're facing the right direction. There you go.
It's whoever's closest, eh?
Yeah, you gotta, whoever's in line of sight that's closest, and then if you don't want to target him, so you technically can see.
I don't think I could. I had to look.
Yeah. The only guy that Raditz can actually see is Zal all the way over there, like so. He is in range, I believe. We'll double check. But if he is within range, then he'll get a -2 because I do get full cover. Here's the roll for it. He is within range, so you do need a 6 to hit. No, you miss.
Right.
And it was with the crack grenade, I'm assuming, because that's the harder single hit, right? Not the frag.
Crack, yeah. Because I needed the -2.
That's, well, yes, it's good. Itsu's going to be my next activation. He's going to do a double move just to get into position. So Itsu's going to hide out right back there behind full cover. Arjak over there is going to activate next for Darren. Where are you going to move him? Are you going to move or are you going to shoot?
No, we're going to... I don't have any shot.
You do have a shot. You can shoot him, and you could aim. You could aim, right?
How pretty you are.
So
we're going to aim and shoot.
All right, so aim and shoot. We'll see what happens next. So Darren's going to use a crack grenade again on Zal. Nobody else is in line of sight for him, so he doesn't need to make a cool test or anything. So let's see what happens.
Here we go.
Yes. It's a hit.
Boom, boom, boom.
Wowzers, that's not good. So, yeah, roll the wound. You need 2s to wound. So, no, re-roll that. You need to roll that.
Lucky 6 exposed.
Yeah, roll the 2.
I don't know. Here comes.
It is a wound. I have no save versus this because it is -2 AP. What's the damage on it?
Ooh,
Damage? 2. Alright, so roll 2 injury dice. So 2 of those ones. Let's see what happens to Zal. He is taken out of action. Here we go, lasting injury for Zal. Let's see what happens to him.
We want like 16
what one's going to be the tens column?
Oh yes, so black then white.
Okay, so black's 10.
Black's the 10.
Alright, let's see what happens. So 22.
I guess it didn't matter.
He's out cold and he misses the rest of this battle. So he's good. He does not die. Thank you. Sothor is going to do a group activation for my go next. And they're just going to probably end up doing a double move, all of them, just to get into better position. Because I got nobody there yet that can do anything. So we'll see what happens. And all 3 have ended their movement like so in cover. Because I was going to move them up here. But then I realized... You got Raditz there with his grenade launcher that I could pretty much see straight down there. So I'm like, nope! Peace out, I'm going to hide behind the corners instead. So they've all done their double move. Garrock over here is going to be activating next for Darren, and we'll see what he does with him. Garrock here, you're going to be doing a double move with. Awesome, where are you going to be moving him to?
Moving him into the...
Getting him into position over this way. Sounds good. Garrock ends his double movement right there like so, facing down that direction because he thinks there's more Genestealer cults members that are coming.
Yeah.
Naga is going to do a group activation for me next, and that will mean all my guys will have activated. Okay, so Naga here, he did a double move to get all the way up there and hide behind the pipe so he has some cover. And then over here we have Thagash. Thagash did a single move and then is going to shoot Thor over there. So we gotta check his range and see if he's in full or partial cover. So Thor is within range of Thagash shooting him, but he is in full cover, so I need 6s to hit. Let's see if I can get him. It's a 5 and an ammo check! And he's fine for his ammo. Fen is Darren's last activation and of this round and of his, so he's just gonna do a double move with him. So Fen does a double move and has climbed up the ladder and just moved all the way over there in cover to hide. So that is the end of this round. We'll come back with the end phase next. So during the end phase I test to see if I bottle or not, but I can't actually bottle because I've only lost 1 model. Darren hasn't lost anybody, so that is that. So we'll see who gets a drop next. Here we go, let's see who gets a drop. I got a 5 to Darren's 1, I got it. With Zoltan being all the way over there, and out of ammo. I don't think it's wise for him to charge into somebody because I wanted to have that extra gun. So with that said, I'm going to do a double move with him instead, and I'm going to activate first. So Zoltan is over here, hiding behind that barricade in full cover after his 8-inch movement. Over here we have Raditz, who is going to be Darren's next activation. He's going to aim, and then he's going to shoot, hopefully, at these guys here who are both have full cover from him. So he's at -2. +1 gives him a -1, which puts him at 5. But he needs to make a cool test first because he's actually the closest guy. So let's see what happens with that. Cool test, yeah, you need to get 2 dice, exactly. And you're fine, so you can target whoever you want with that. So the frag grenade is going to be going there over Zixis, but will also hit Zothor as well. Okay, needing a 5 or higher, let's see what happens. It is a 3, so it does drift. So now we got to roll to see where it drifts. We'll roll that later, but you got to make your ammo check. So roll a d6. Nope, roll a d6. What is the ammo score on this? 6? You're fine with that roll. We got to see where this drifts to.
Right here.
Yeah, you're gonna roll it right aside. So, and drop the scatter die.
On according to the floor.
So it's gonna be going back off the board. So
and that was a 5.
Yeah. Going to be doing a group activation over here with Naga, and he will be getting Thagash in there as well, so we'll see what they do next. So Naga ends up doing a double move to get behind full cover, hopefully, for most things over here, and then Thagash did a single move and is going to shoot into Thor over there again. So Thor is behind full cover, so I do get a -2 to this, so I do need 6s still. I'm not within 9 inches, so my short distance, as of yet. It's a 5, and I need an ammo roll, and he's out of ammo. Yay! Oh, man. Malbex over here is going to be Darren's next activation, and he's going to be doing a double move. So Malbex ends down there behind the wall. That is his go. Itsu's going to be my next activation. He's going to jump out here, like so, giving you partial cover, but you'll be within my short range, I think. Second action for Itsu is going to be shooting into Malbex there. So he does have full cover. I'm in my short range, so I need 5s. So let's see what happens. It's a 1. Of course it is. That's going to be Darren's next activation. He's going to hobble around this field and try to get relevant. We'll see what happens. Oh, our Jack here is going to use both his move actions to move from barricade to barricade, basically, and stay in cover. Like so. A group activation with Zothor next. He's just going to pick up Zixes, though, for his activation, and we'll go from there. So this is what it looks like so far. So over here with Zixes, did a double move to get all the way up there, and Zothor has only did a single move here. Actually, I'm just going to nudge him up a little bit just to get him within 4 inches, because he ended up over there to there. And then next action, he's going to shoot Pukes, if I am in range, that is. So Zothor is not in short range, and Pukes does have partial cover, so I do need 4s on this dice to hit with his auto pistol. It's a 6, and I hit him twice.
Boom, boom.
Let's see if I wound him. I need 4s to wound, so that's 1 wound. You do not have any armor on him, actually.
Well, that was why I wanted to play my makeshift armor card.
Oh, but you didn't.
Well,
so Darren can't play his makeshift armor card yet, so I do get an injury roll up against Pukes. So he is flesh wounded. So he is pinned and flesh wounded, so he goes face up. Fen is going to be Darren's next activation, and you're going to think you're going to do a double move? Alright, let's see what happens. So Fen is double moving, and he's getting all the way up basically to where the crate is up there with his 8 inches of movement. I do have one last activation here, and that is Nalketh, and he's just going to do a double move. He also is going to take some cover behind one of those barriers there. Okay, so Darren's going to be activating all his guys next because I have none left. So first one's going to be Pukes here?
Yep.
What are you going to do with him?
He's going to stand his ass up and start shooting into the wind. Anywhere he goes.
Who's he going to shoot at?
He's going to shoot at Baldy.
Zixie's here. Alright, let's see what happens. Here you go. You got a clear open shot, but you need 5s because that's what your ballistic skill is. 5+ on Pukes.
5+.
It's a 2, so nothing. So Thor's going to be Darren's next activation. He's going to aim, and he's going to shoot at the guy that's in partial cover all the way back here because everybody else is harder to see. So we'll come back with the roll for that next. You are aiming at hard partial cover, so you hit, but you need to roll an ammo check for your gun.
I blew my load early there, it looked like.
Let's see, so 3. What is your ammo score on your stub cannon? Needing 3+? 3+, right there. Yeah, so you are not out of ammo, and you do hit. So roll the wound. So you need 3s to wound. No, roll a d6 again. You need 3s to wound. One of the
Let's take these both out of the.
Just roll one of those. It is a wound. Does it have an AP modifier? No AP modifier, so I need 6s to save this. It's a 1. So now roll the wound up against the gash.
Oh. Keep it in the ring.
And he's taken out of action. Woo! The gash is taken out of action. Thor does gain an experience from that.
Oh, yes.
And then you need to roll me to see what happens to him. Lasting injuries. What's going to be the 10s column? The black again?
Black is 10.
Alright, black is 10s. Let's see what happens. 33. So that is a grievous injury. So he is out of action next game that I play with him. So that's not too bad. Gardock is the last activation for this round, and he is going to do a double move. And he's going to end his double move right there, like so. Going into the end phase, I would have to test for bottling, but I still can't fail it because I only have 2 guys that are out of action currently. One has a grievous injury, which is the gash, and the other one is just, Zal is just missing this game, thankfully. I like that. So, let's see who gets the drop next turn. I got a 1. It's going to go to you automatically, so 2. You got it. So Darren's going to start off with a group activation with Thor there. We'll see what he decides to do, because that is, the noose is starting to surround them. Yes. Pukes here is going to be the first portion of Darren's group activation, and his first action is going to be a move.
Move.
Alright, are you just going to move him back behind cover? Okay.
Should be.
Which definitely is more than enough, so
okay.
You got more than enough to get him behind that.
There he is.
And then he's going to shoot. and Xerxes. Xerxes will have partial cover from you now, from that corner and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens to him. Needing a 6 to hit, and where's the
It used to keep very.
Let's see what happens.
This is that 6 die that I've been rolling.
I know, right? It's a miss. So Thor over here, he's gonna pivot. Because he's going to aim and shoot over here at Naga. So Naga does have full cover, so he's going to aim first and then shoot. And he's definitely within range, so that's good. Okay, so here we are. And you are going to need 5s to hit. Because I do have full cover.
5s?
It is not. It is a miss. Come back with my activations next. I'm going to do Itsu over here next. He's going to do a move, and he's going to come up this way. Just so I get you in full view, and actually I'll move on this side over here. Actually, I'll go this way, on that side. So you're in full view, and within short range to shoot you, which is good. So we need 3s to hit him, and it's a rapid fire gun, so let's see what happens. It is a 6, only 1 hit, so you are pinned. So I need to wound you, needing 5s. It is another 6, so that is a wound. So you have a 5-up save. 5-up save, because I am in your front arc. It's a 4, so nothing. So let's see what happens to him. He is flesh wounded. So he is down, he is pinned, and flesh wounded. Malbex is going to be Darren's next go. He's going to stand him up with one of his actions, and then probably try to shoot, I'm assuming.
You want to shoot?
Alright, I will have partial cover, just from behind the ladder and that there. So, you will need 5s, sir. 5s, which your dice have been rolling hot, so... Like I said, 6.
Boom,
so
boom,
you do
boom,
hit.
boom.
You do hit. It is a strength 3 gun. So you need 4s to wound. It is a wound. I got a 6-up save. Come on, 6. It's nothing. Roll the injury. See what happens to him.
Oh, if we have another guy out, this is going to be
bad. If
pretty
if
ridiculous.
He's seriously injured. Boo. And now Itsu is seriously injured over there, like so. So Zothor and Xerxes are going to be... Xerxes is going to do a group activation, so he's going to probably end up doing a double move to get into a position where he can charge either guy next turn, and he's probably going to just move up and then maybe shoot. We'll see what happens. So Xerxes here is hiding behind that wall, ready to jump out and either charge one of those 2 guys this turn, or next turn, and Zothor here is going to shoot at Pukes again. I am within range. If I miss, I might hit my own guy. We'll see. But you do give me a -1 because you are behind partial cover. So we'll roll that next. Needing 4s. It's a hit with 1 wound. Let's see if I can wound you. Now I need 3s because you already have a flesh wound. It's a 5, so that is a wound. Let's see if he can take you out. Another flesh wound. So you're now at toughness 1. Zoltan over here. Raditz over here is going to shoot Zoltan over here with his grenade launcher. So he's going to aim and then shoot. I do get full cover, so he's at -1 instead of -2. Okay, so he's going to use the crack grenade. He is within range, so he needs 5s to hit. Roll the ammo die as well, and let's see what happens. It misses. Good. Malketh is going to be my next activation, and he's going to do a move and then a shoot. Malketh comes up there like so with his movement, and is then going to shoot into Thor next. And so you'll give him a -1 because he's within the short range. Needing 5s to hit him. It's a 4. Oh, come on! Karok's going to be Darren's next activation, and he's going to do a move first. Karok's going to move up this way to get in a position to probably shoot that guy there. He finishes his movement there. He's going to shoot at Nalketh over there. And he does not have him in short range. Needing 4s to hit. Let's see what happens. It is a hit. So roll the wound. Needing 4s again. It's not a wound. But he is pinned, so he's going face up like so. I'm going to activate Naga next, and he's going to do a move. Then I'll see where he wants to go after that. Over here, Naga did move up, and he's going to shoot into Karok over there because he's not in full cover, so I'll need 4s to hit him with my auto pistol. Needing 4s to hit. That is a hit with 2 shots, which is good. Needing 5s to wound, though. Alright, so neither one wounds, but he is pinned. I'll take it. Completely forgetting about Arjak, He's going to be activating. Darren's going to activate him next, and he's going to do a move action first because he has a nice line of sight all the way over here at Naga, which I completely forgot about him back there. So we'll see what happens. So that he's ending his movement down there like so, and then is going to shoot into Naga over there. Needing force to hit me with a crack grenade. I'm assuming you don't want it to drift anywhere.
Nope.
All right, so crack grenade. Needing force. It's a 1. Thank you. Woo! Lucky there. Over here, Zoltan, who is out of ammo, is going to do a ammo check first for his first action, and move behind that door for his second. Needing 3s for my ammo check. He's good with a 6. And he ends his movement just on the other side of that door there. Fen here is going to do a move action, move up into behind the barricade and cover there, and it's going to shoot down at Naga down there. We'll see if he has range. So Naga does get cover. It is only partial, so we get a -1 to a save, so you need 5s to hit.
There we go.
There we go. Oh my goodness, stop this with your rolls. You hit. Roll the wound, and let's see if you wound him. No, you gotta roll a d6.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, roll a d6. You need 3s to wound him. It is a wound. Can I get my 6 up to save it? No. Roll an injury dice,
now
sir.
I'll give you your injury.
That's right. He's seriously injured. And so now he's seriously injured like so. End of the round, end phase. I have 2 guys that are seriously injured and 2 guys that are out of action, so I got to test to see if I bottle.
Who's this one?
This is seeing if I bottle, so I do not bottle. Then I got to roll for a serious injury, so this is going to be for this guy here first. And he gets flesh wound, so now he's just pinned, and this is for my other guy. So flesh wounded as well, so that's good. Let's see who gets the draw for next turn. I got a 4. You got a 4, so it goes to me because you had it last. Ooh. Finally, I get to do something. So over here is Zothor is going to group activate with Zixes, and he's going to be charging into Thor there. So I get 4 inches of movement plus D3, so that is 7 inches in total, which definitely gives me more than enough room to get around to your champion. He charged like so into the back arc of Thor, and he's going to attack next. I forgot to mention, I am activating Violent Minded for this guy as well. So play this card when activating a fighter. This turn the fighter can make an additional action, usually 3 rather than 2, as long as 1 is a fight or a shoot action. So I'm hoping if I don't kill him in the first round of combat, I'll get another fight action and be able to attack you again. So I have 3 attacks on the charge. I hit you on 3s. So let's see what happens. Okay, so this is why I did it. So I hit you once. I got strength plus 1, so strength 6 versus toughness 4, so I need to wound you on 3s as well, and it's a 1. So that's why. So now you get to retaliatory strike back. Alright, so you get 2 attacks because you're a champion, 2? Yeah, and you need 3s to hit me because it's your weapon skill, WS, weapon skill.
3.
Okay.
There we go.
So there's 1 hit.
Keep it on the board.
2 hits, that's good. Needing 3s to wound me with these hits now.
You ready?
Yes, indeed, I am. Okay, so they both wound. I don't have any saves, so you need to roll an injury die to see what happens to them. Just one of those. It's a flesh wound. That is fine. Now I get to do another fight action up against you because of the card that I played. Here we go, needing 3s to hit him. Oh, man. 1 hit, needing 3s to wound. There's a wound. You need a 6-up save to save this, Darren. That's a 4, so you don't save. So that's 2 injury dice on you. So, because it's damage 2. So, seriously injured. You have nobody else in melee with you, so I take you out of action.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, indeed. Alright, lasting injury effect for Thor here. Black's going to be the 10th column. So 53. That one does not sound good.
Hand injury again?
Hand injury on him, eh?
Fighter goes into recovery. In addition, their weapon skill is decreased by 1.
Awesome. And he is a champion, is he not?
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll see what happens. Zixes gets 2 experience, actually, because I took out one of your champions. And it was taken out, out of action, so. Zixes, after that, is going to move 2 inches into cover, like so. Zothor, for his first action, moved up here behind cover. Second action is going to shoot into Pukes, who has partial cover. So I am in short range with my auto pistol, so that gives me +1 to hit. And then, so I need 2s to hit you with this. and it is my auto pistol, so it is rapid fire range. This is Zothwar's second action. So it is a hit for 2 wounds. So now I need to see if I wound you. Your toughness is what? You have 2 flesh wounds on him now?
2 flesh, yeah.
Okay, so your toughness 1. So I need to get 2s on this because it is triple your toughness. Alright, both are wounds. You have no armor. So let's see what happens. 2 flesh wounds takes you out of action because you have no more toughness. So the Zothwar gets an experience for that. So over here, Raditz is going to shoot, and are you going to do a frag or a crack grenade? Because you got 2 guys there that are pretty close.
Yeah,
you can technically,
sure I hit 2.
you can put a frag grenade in between the 2. So you're going to aim and do a frag grenade?
Yep.
Alright. So right down there. So,
basically,
yeah.
just
Like so. Alright, so you're going to need 4s to hit because you're aiming. Needing 4s to hit. Let's see what happens. It's a miss. And an ammo check. So we'll see where that scatters. So roll your d6. You need a 6+ to make sure you have no issue. Oh, you're out of ammo with him now.
Okay.
Thank goodness for me. Scatter. See how far it goes. Okay, so it's going to hit the wall and
drop down.
Yeah, and drop down. So you're going to still hit Zixes with 1. So yeah, and you're missing out on the other guy because he's going to come back. Yeah, he's coming back this way. So. He is actually hitting both these guys with that roll, so he's going to need 4s to wound both of them. Okay, so this first roll needing 4s to wound Zixes, because I am now toughness 3, not 4. So
ready?
Yes, it is a wound, so roll injury on him, because I don't have any armor with him. Flesh wounded, so now he has 2 flesh wounds, he's toughness 2. Okay, against the other guy. What is happening? It is a wound as well. I do have 6 up armor save. Come on, save it. Nope. Alright.
There's the wound.
Yes. Seriously injured. Eitsu here is going to stand up for his first activation, then shoot into Malbex over there. He is in short range and in the open, so I need 3s. Needing 3s. Let's see if I can get them. It is a hit for 1 shot. 1 shot. You're pinned. That's good. Needing 5s to wound. It's a 4, so you are pinned. That is it. Malbex's first action then for Darren is going to be standing up from the pinned position, and he's going to shoot back at Eitsu there. So you need 4s. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Needing 4s. It's a miss. Next go is going to be standing this guy up, like so, and shooting into Karok down there. Okay, needing 5s to hit him. Let's see what happens. It's a 4, so nothing. So Darren's going to stand him up, Karok back up for his action, and he's going to shoot right back with his stub gun into Naga. Here we go. Let's see what you need.
Not
you need
6 inches, am I? Ooh,
I believe you might be. So Karok needs 3s to hit after pluses and minuses. It's a hit. Okay, roll the wounds. You're needing 3s to wound, sir. 3s to wound. It's a wound. Here's my armor save. Come on, 6! No. Alright, roll the injury. Let's see what happens. He's flesh wounded. Double flesh wounded on Naga. Zoltan's going to be going next. He's just going to be moving 4 inches up here into this window so he gets partial cover while he shoots at Karok there. Needing 4s to hit him. It is a hit. 1 wound. Needing 5s to wound. It is a wound. You got a 6 up save, sorry, because you're not in the front arc. And it is a wound, so you do have 1 wound off of him. Jack over here is going to shoot a grenade again into Naga over there, who is pinned currently and has 2 flesh wounds. Crack grenade or frag, sir? Probably a crack is what I would do.
Because it's not going to drift.
That's right.
Alright, cracking.
Okay, so you need 3s to hit me. Here you go. 3s to hit me. It's a hit. Alright, so needing 2s to wound. It's a wound. And you get 2 injury dice because it's damage 2. Let's see what you do to him. He is out of action. Passing injury, black is going to be the 10s, I'm assuming?
10s.
Alright.
Oh.
Well, it's one in something.
Okay,
one in
let's
something.
keep the 1 and...
Yeah.
Fine. Oh, man. He's leaving town on that arrow.
Oh, 11! Lesson learned. The fighter goes into recovery but gains D3 experience. So he's going into recovery but gaining experience for it. And he gets 1 experience for that,
Nice.
so that's good. And he'll gain 1 for the fight as well. His activation is going to be Nalcath, and he's just going to crawl towards the barricade just to give himself some cover. Ends his actions like so. And he's going to move next, and he's going to move over towards the landing there. And is going to shoot down at Itsu down there. Needing 5s, because I do have partial cover. Ammo die as well there, sir. There you go. It's a 3 and a miss. I will take it. End of the round, we both got a test to see if we bottle. I am bottling. You are not. This is for now Kest's serious injury. See what happens to him. So he's still seriously injured. On Xerxes, he gets a 4+. He removes a flesh wound. He does not remove a flesh wound. Alright, let's see who gets the drop next turn. I get a 5. Darren, you get a 5 as well, so it goes to you.
Nice!
Beginning of the activation phase, I got to test my cool for everybody that is on the board still to see if they flee or not. So this is going to be for my leader. He's fine with a 5. He's good. So everybody within 12 inches, which is everybody except 1 model, is staying. Now the 1 model over here, Itsu, let's see if he flees. He's staying as well. Over here, Darren is going to activate Raditz here. He's going to move him, and then where are you going with him?
Just gonna move him back.
You're just going to move him back? Okay.
Yeah.
So he's going to move him back 4 inches, then attempt to reload, needing a 6. Needing a 6 to reload. It's a 2, so nothing. Over here, Zothor is going to do a group activation, get all 3 of these guys in it. Xerxes here stands up this round from pinned and moves over there to stay out of line of sight of everybody else. Zothor is moving forward just to move up here and get clear shot at your guy there. So Zothor needs 3s to hit Karok here. It is a hit with 1 shot. Here's my ammo roll. He is out of ammo though. I need now to wound you on 4s. It is not a wound. Zoltan's doing the exact same thing. Moved up, and then it's going to shoot. Needing 3s with Zoltan. It is a 1, so it misses. Malbex over here is going to charge into combat, so you need to roll a d3, which is just a 6-sided dice divided by 2, and add 4 to that, so you get 7 inches of movement. And they end in combat like so. Malbex gets his attacks. Needing 4s to hit with Malbex. Okay, so 2 hits, 1 with a pistol, so you need to make an ammo check with your pistol as well. So you're fine. So now you need to roll the wound with these ones. And needing 3s to wound. So just roll these again so you know which are which.
Okay.
Yeah, needing 3s to wound. Okay, so the Spudjacker does wound. I get my 6-up save unless there's an AP with it.
Now, which...
Alright, here's my 6-up save from this. Oh, it's a 5. So no, so roll the wound. Yep. Let's see what happens to him. It's a flesh wound, so he's still alive and gets an attack back. Here's the attack back, needing 4s. It's a hit. Needing 5s to wound you. Nothing. Itsu's going to try to attack back with his action. Hits. Needs to wound you on a 5. It's nothing. So you get your reactionary strike, so you get your attack plus your pistol shot. So use a different color die for your pistol. Yeah, so black is pistol, and you need 4s. Alright, so they both hit. Both roll the wound, needing 3s. Or sorry, needing 2s now, so they both wound. So save versus the gun. Cocked. Nothing. Save versus the other one. Nothing. So roll 2 injury dice for me. I'm hoping for both seriously. Oh, it doesn't matter. He's dead. He's dead. And Malbex gains an experience. Okay, lasting injury roll. What do you get?
Oh, not...
Black 10.
It's going to be double 4s. I did double
maybe.
1s,
Black
double
will be
2s,
10s.
and I've got double 3s today. So it's double 4s. Here it is. Double.
So 35.
Same.
Grievous
Hand
injury. He goes into recovery.
Isn't that hand? 53?
No, it's black. You were saying black was.
Oh,
10s.
35. Yes, sorry.
So grievous injury. Our Jack is going to be Darren's next activation, and we'll see what he does with him. So he is going to be moving him 3 inches just to get these 2 guys over here into line of sight, my leader and my champion, and then we'll have to shoot at them. So he's going to put it right over top of Zoltan there, but he still gets a -2 to hit, so we'll see what happens. Needing 6s to hit. Nope, not that black die. Use the ammo die here. There you
Where
go.
is it? Oh.
Right there.
Tell you, man.
I hope you don't get a 6. Your dice are rolling good.
If that, it'll be quite interesting.
It will be.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a miss, so it's going to scatter drastically, hopefully. Let's see where it scatters.
Behind the guys here might be best.
Maybe. So
Direct hit.
Well, no, direct hits still don't happen. It's going up this way still, so you're going to go up here, and you're going to get him. So
For 1 inch, I think.
yeah,
Both.
yeah. So they're both going to be hit still. Okay, so he does still hit both, so they are both pinned. So, with that said, you got to roll the wound to see what happens to him.
Boom, boom.
So, who do you want to roll for first? Zothor
Who was I over?
or Zixes? Zixes, you're over Zixes.
Over the Zix.
Or Zoltan, sorry, not Zixes, Zoltan. So needing 4s to wound. It's a wound. Do I get my 6 up safe? No. Roll an injury die for him, sir. Yeah.
Right one.
Out of action. I need a cool check for my leader. He is broken now, so he rolls. He's moving 9 inches away. Roll to wound the leader as well. Before I move him.
Before you move.
Yeah. So that is a wound, but he has 2 wounds. Let's see if I save it. He has 2 wounds, so he has 2 wounds, so it's only a 1 damaged weapon, so that's 1 wound off him. So he's gonna run and flee. Okay.
35 last
Here
time.
we go.
Hard.
Black is the 10th column. Let's
Yeah.
see what the lasting injury is. Okay, 16.
61.
Oh,
no,
16. 16. Out cold, just misses this match, but he comes back next turn, so that's good.
Nice. That's what.
I have one last activation this turn, which is now Keth, and he's just going to hide right where he is. Out of line of sight of everybody. Over here, Karok's going to be next. He's going to stand up and shoot. I'm assuming he's going to be shooting into Xexes there. Karok here is going to be shooting into Xixes, so we'll see what he needs to hit. So let's see if you hit.
Right.
I think needing 3s?
Yeah.
3s? You're 4s, right? And what is the plus
4.
on the short range?
Short range is 2.
Okay, so you need 2s.
2s.
Yeah, it's a 1. It's a miss.
Oh!
Thank you. Fenn's activation, he just moves over to the casket here. He's going to see what's inside. You're going to try to bypass the lock.
Yeah, we're going past the lock, so
Okay,
I
need 8s.
8s and up.
You make it.
You made it.
So now roll a d6. And let's see what's inside. It's a 3, so that casket is empty. There's nothing useful in there. Going into the end phase, I've already bottled. I got to test to see if my guy rallies, which he does not with a 4 again, so my leader does not rally, which sucks. I am opting to leave.
Okay.
Because I got like so many guys out. Do you bottle as well, though, is the question. That is the question. Roll a d6.
Don't you? You think?
You need to get a 6. If you don't get a 6, you don't bottle.
Oh.
Yeah. No, you're good. I got to roll to see if my one guy succumbs to his serious injuries or not, and he does not, so he's fine. Moving on in the post-battle sequence, so we did the wrap-ups. My guy did not receive a lasting injury for being seriously injured at the end of the fight. Nobody was captured, so we went on to collect income, step number 2, which Darren has a turf size of 1. I have turf size of 2, so he gets 10 credits, I get 20. I also get a free neophyte at this point in time, so Brig is coming into my match. So my neophyte will be Brig. That's what I get from my settlement that I won in my very first match. After that, we go to receive rewards. We'll see what happens there. So Darren won this match, so going into rewards for the campaign, he gets D3 times 10 credits. So roll away, sir, roll away. You get 30 credits. Your turf size, roll a d6 as well for me.
On the d6?
Yeah, add 1 to this. So your turf does not increase. I know. Everybody gains an experience and your leader gains 1 as well. So your leader does not gain 1 from being in the match, but he gains 1 because you won, which we've already tallied up all the experience. That's good. Then reputation. The gang that scored the most points gains 2 reputation. And then if this is first battle against this opponent, you gain 1. So we've already battled each other, so it doesn't matter. So you get 2 reputation. Right. Gang rating with a lower gang rating gains 100. I would gain a reputation points because I am 100 credits shorter than you, gang rating wise.
Right. No, I don't know.
So I would gain a reputation point because Darren is 100 gang ratings higher than myself, but I lose one because I bottled, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. But that is what it is, so I'm sitting at 4 reputation, and I think, Darren, you're sitting at 5 currently.
Yep.
And that is it for the rewards section. We'll move on to the post-battle actions. Post-battle actions, I'm going to send my leader to work the turf and gain D6 times 10 credits. So 40 credits.
Nice.
Rereading the post-battle actions, the only guys that cannot take post-battle actions, your leaders and champions, are fighters that are in recovery or that are captured. So Zoltan is not in recovery, so he's also going to work the turf for myself as well, gaining me another additional 20 credits. So you have one champion, Karok, that was still on the board, so are you going to send him to work the turf so you get D6 times 10 credits? That's probably the best.
Yeah,
so
well, what else can you do?
Nothing. You can go to the trading post, do a medical run, but you don't have anybody in serious critical injury, so...
Okay, here we go.
Alright, 40 credits earned.
Nice.
So during the collect income phase, I get a free neophyte for my gang. So I have 105 credits. I'm going to buy a grenade launcher for Brig and set him up with that. Then on top of that, I'm just going to buy another neophyte and not give him any weapons at this point in time. So this guy here is going to be my neophyte that doesn't have anything. He is Nuln. Nuln is... gonna be just hanging out in an extra body and maybe get into melee with somebody and act as interference or assistance. Who knows? I know it says generally that you need to roll or take your advancements at the beginning of the next match, but we're just going to do it now for our 2 gangers that have leveled up. So Zixes, which is my Aberrant, and Malbex have both leveled up.
Here's
so roll
Malbex.
2d6, yep. Okay, so 10. Improve the fighter's leadership or cool by 1. Leadership or cool by 1. Cool, it helps with pinning and stuff like that. Or fleeing, I should say. Leadership is for broken.
Do cool.
Alright, so he has a 4+ cool. And your credits for him go up by 10 as well, the cost. So let's see what Zixes gets. He gets a 7, which is either +1 to the movement or improve their initiative by 1. So I want his movement to be increased by 1, and his credit ratings also goes up by 10. For my leader here, I am going to spend his 6 experience and try to gain him a random skill. So I'm going to roll on the ferocity chart and see what he gets. So he gets a 2, which is impetuous. So impetuous is not the one that I wanted, unfortunately. But it is a skill, and I will take it as I rolled it. So now, whenever my leader kills somebody in melee, Zothor can consolidate 4 inches instead of 2 inches. So it gives him basically a free move, which isn't bad. So here we are with what my gang will look like going into the next match. In total, I do have 10 gang members. 3 of which are sitting out for the next match for sure. So we'll start off here with Zothor. So Zothor now has Hypnosis and Impetuous. So if he kills somebody in melee, he gets to move 4 inches instead of 2. I then have Zoltan. Oh, he's 190 credits now as well. Zoltan here is got nothing. He's sitting at 2 experience. We got Naga, who's sitting at 3 experience back there. Zixes here, sitting at 1 experience, and he gained an inch of movement. And then I got Itsu, who is in recovery in the back there. Then I have Nalketh here, who's sitting at 70 credits. And then I have in the back the Gash, who's sitting in recovery. Then I have Zal, who's coming back next game. Then Brig with a grenade launcher. And this is Nuln over here. He doesn't have any war gear at this point in time. But that is okay, because next game I will buy him some. If he survives, maybe I'll just charge him into somebody and go for an easy kill. Who knows? But that's my gang rating going into the next match. It's 1100, right on the dot. Correction, my gang rating going into the next match is 1110 going into the next match. Going into the next match, for Darren's next match, he has these models, minus Thor, which is on the end, sitting out. So he has Pukes. Pukes is sitting at how many experience now?
2.
2, yes. Then he has Karok. Karok is sitting at
2
experience as well. And then we got Raditz.
Which
He's
is sitting at 3.
And then next up is Melbex.
Melbex, who leveled up.
Yes.
So he's back down to 0.
And he did what? What did he get for his level up? His
He leveled
got a +1
up
cool.
+1
Yeah.
is cool.
And then after that, you have Fen. Fen is sitting at how many experience
3.
now? 3 experience. Excellent. And then Iron Jawz will be back next match. And how much experience does he have?
He returns with 4.
Nice. That is pretty good. And then you have over there
Thor.
Thor, who's sitting out. Sitting at what experience?
He is down to 0. He leveled up as well.
Okay. And what did you give him?
He healed his hand injury, and his weapon skill is back to 3+.
Awesome. And then lastly, you got Arjak down there.
Sitting at 4.
And he is down 1 movement because he is hobbled. But he was still killing people left, right, and center.
Job.
So that was good.
I gained 1 character.
Yeah. So you took another ganger and you bought a grenade launcher for him.
As well.
So you have 3 grenade launchers in your gang.
Yet to
That
be
is
named.
insane. And yes, to be built as well,
Yeah.
which is funny. So we'll come back and we'll have to get 1 built for you and painted up. We're here with the after action report. You just saw the match between the Goliaths versus Genestealer cult, and it was a slobber knocker.
I think so.
He took out 5 of my guys.
Which was sweet, considering last time he took up 5 of my guys.
That's right. It was sort of a flip and reversal. I was really hoping to ambush you, though. That's what I wanted to do. I was hoping to do an ambush or something like that on you, which would have been pretty cool, I think. But that didn't turn out that way. Oh my goodness. We both had a couple of guys level up.
Yeah,
which is good. And you're sitting at a gang rate of 1200
now,
and I'm 1110. So this is our 3rd matches each. You're sitting at 6 or 4 reputation. No, 5. 5. I'm sitting at 4. Okay. So, which kind of sucks, but hey, technically
my turf size is pretty tiny.
Well, so is mine.
1.
At 2. So,
yeah.
But I got a settlement, which gives me the free neophytes at the beginning of each cycle, which is super cool. So, thoughts on that?
What?
Grenade launchers?
That's super cool?
No, on the game. On the no, not for you.
My grenade launchers finally launched.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some interesting rolls, like a couple of doubles going on there.
Yeah,
when we were
for the lasting injuries and that. For me, it was just I couldn't get any good rolls to hit you. No. Like once I got into combat, I was like, yeah, I should do good.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play this card just to be on the safe side. But I'm like, my first round of swinging at you, I just whiffed.
Yeah.
It just disappeared and disintegrated.
But I enjoyed actually getting some shots off this game and doing some damage. I didn't really move around the board very much, which is different for me.
Yeah.
To do that, man, I kind of played a little differently than last.
Yeah.
I won't give away what I had in mind, but I'm going to keep that to myself.
Sounds good. Well, Darren, thank you for playing again. I appreciate it. It was fun. Guys, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.